Hi guys, welcome to DIY with Lenny. Today we're going to do something different. We're not going to make any projects today, but we're going to harvest some wild moss, and we're gonna dry it, and I'm gonna show you how to preserve them so that we can use it for our projects when we make flower arrangements. So I'm gonna show you where I picked mine. So today guys, I'm taking a walk in the park near my house, and I found these bunch of clusters of moss on the ground, and I think I'm gonna harvest some of them and let them dry because they're really easy to grab them right now, even with my hand. So let me show you how to do that to preserve them. So first you're gonna have to stick your hand like this. Let's see here. Like, these are really easy to pull. They just come off very easy, and when you turn it around it's dirty, but once it dries up, I think we're gonna brush that off because right now it's a little bit damp after the rain a couple days ago. They seems to be very vibrant and green. So let's go close to the tree trunk here, and they just peel off like grass. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest maybe a handful of those, and then I'll show you how to dry them. So guys, I put it upside down so that I can dry it outside. It's gonna be probably 4 hours to 6 hours max for that to dry. It's nice to have a big basket like this so that it breathes on the bottom and it dries up quickly. Soon as it dries up, I'm gonna knock all those dirt. So the less dirt you gather when you pick them, it's better. I would recommend just use your hand instead of a scooper or some kind of spatula so that it's easy to grab them without the dirt with it. I'm not washing them. I'm just gonna dry them and knock all the dirt when it's dry and preserve them that way. So as soon as it dries, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. The moss is still drying and it's turning white now. All the mud and dirt is drying, so that's gonna be easy to knock them down. After that, I'm gonna have to flip it over so that I can dry the moss itself. So it's been a couple hours, and you can tell like the dirt is all white. This one is actually a little bit dry. Actually, that's pretty dry. And the dirt is already off of it. It came off. There you go. Free moss. So guys, I actually left this basket and dried the moss all day long since it's very sunny outside, to make sure that it's pretty dry. So it looks like we're gonna have to flip it over now because the dirt is all dried up. So guys, the moss is actually dried completely. So to be honest with you, I think it's wise if you just leave it out all day long, more than 6 hours, to make sure everything is dried completely, as long as it's sunny and warm outside. And the beauty of this basket is that I'm able to rub the dirt off from the bottom of the moss like this. Let's find one that's dirty. I just did this, rub it off, and since it's open on the bottom there, it's got gaps, it's easy to just knock all the dirt out instead of washing them. I just dried it, and then as soon as the dirt and mud is completely dry, they actually automatically comes off out of the basket. So it's super easy, and I just shake the basket like this. And then this is what they look like once it's rubbed off, you know. This particular moss, it's called pincushion moss, because if you look, let's see here, if you look over here really close, there's like all these look like a pins that was sticking out in the moss. See that? They're like pins. That's why they call it a pincushion moss. And I think it's best if you are hunting for the moss in the woods, make sure that they're pincushion ones, because if you think about it, some moss are very thin, and this particular moss is super thick. It's almost like a carpet thick. See that? So it's easy to grab them with your hands, like scoop them up with your hands on the ground, and when you dry them, they don't fall apart. And when you clean them, they're really nice and thick, that they preserve their colors, and easy to clean. And they dry pretty good, so it's not a problem with that. So check out Asian store, guys, for this basket. That way your life is easier when you dry these moss. So guys, since this is dried up completely, we're gonna transfer it into a container or a basket for storage. And what I did is I just put lining, a paper lining, inside my basket. See that? This basket, it's gonna have cover, and it's not airtight, so the moss would still be drying and not holding moisture. So let me go ahead and put all the moss in there. So guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna stack it like this, just like that, and then dirt and dirt. That way it doesn't get dirty. So all you're gonna do is like put a similar material on top of each other. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching DIY with Lenny, and I will see you next time. God bless you. Goodbye.